I'd like to welcome everybody to session 2 of our Karatbars series here. And this session is we're going to be covering the dual system. So what the dual system is all about is to describe how the system works for your business with Karatbars. So what we're going to do first is we're going to watch about a 9-minute video that will actually break down both the unilevel and the dual team system, and then what we'll do is we'll cover off it a little bit more in detail after the video has been shown. So without further ado, we're going to play the video.
Dual team is called dual team because there are actually two pay systems at work here. The unilevel system is free to everyone, and all your personal referrals are simply placed on one level as in any affiliate structure. Only your personal referrals and referrals by those they refer and so on are placed in your unilevel system. There is no purchase required, it's 100% free, and all commissions earned are paid out monthly on the first. At the same time, your dual team system is also building, and it's optional to participate in the income that this generates. You can see your dual team members under My Downline in your back office. All your unilevel members will be found here, along with many others that are placed here by those referred from those above you in the dual team structure. In order to capture your dual team system income, you do need to purchase any one of the silver, gold, or VIP packages one time only. You are qualified for life, and all commissions are paid out weekly on Fridays. So everyone has two programs generating income, their unilevel and their dual teams. Whenever anyone opens a free account, they are automatically registered into both. Now, all affiliates have 7 ways to earn income, and you see them all here. Numbers 1, 2, 3, 6, and 7 are all free to earn in. 4 and 5 require you to purchase any one of the 3 dual team packages in order to earn. Now, the direct commissions in the free unilevel program earn you up to 6% on all products purchased by those you refer. In the dual team, you earn up to 20% on all products other than gold purchased by those you refer. All gold commissions are paid out in the unilevel program only. So let's focus on the unilevel program. There are 12 ranks, and the rank you qualify at is determined by the total points earned from all purchases made by others within your entire organization, whether you referred them or not. Every €2 that someone spends generates 1 point. 100 euros equals 50 points, 1,500, and so on. When a purchase is made, everyone between the purchase spot, the person who made that purchase, and the corporation are credited with those points. And here you see the first 8 ranks from the distributor right up through to gold manager, along with the points required to reach those ranks. Also shown here is the percentage you will earn on all sales made for each rank achieved, from 0.5% to 3.5%. Here are the top 4 of the 12 ranks, from bronze director to gold director elite, and you need 2 to 3 personal referrals with the points shown in their organizations, along with a certain number of transactions each month to reach these ranks. Also shown are the percentages earned at these ranks, from 4% to 5.5%. Then there are the 3 generation bonuses for those who have 1 to 3 gold director elites in any one of their personal referrals organization. So for all products sold, you receive between 0.5% and 6% on your entire organization sales, dependent on your rank. But most of your income in the unilevel program will come from overrides. Each override of the amounts paid earns you a different amount of percentage, and that's between your personal rank percentage and the percentage of any direct referrals rank on all purchases made in their organization. Build wide to ensure that your rank will always be higher than any direct referrals rank to always be getting these overrides. For instance, if you were a gold manager and one of your personal referrals was a gold supervisor, you would be earning overrides of 1.5%, that's the difference, on all purchases made by those within their entire organization. But the big income happens from your dual teams, and to qualify to capture this, you need to make a package purchase. These packages are couriered to you once purchased, and you see the VIP and gold package on the left. These are designed for affiliates to have the tools to attract new customers and other affiliates. Each package includes some Carrot bars for demo purposes, along with brochures and bonus cards, and these cards can either be used yourself or given away as an incentive for others to purchase any products. Now, the €100 discount cards give the customer that discount towards the purchase of the VIP package, a K-Exchange Center, branding cards, World Orem license, and a number of different Carrot Bars Gold bundles, and only one card can be used per purchase. The 3% bonus cards gives the customer 3% off all gold purchases for 1 full year from the date the card is activated. Now, any package purchase also moves your rank up to the Bronze Supervisor in your Unilevel program, giving you a fast start in Unilevel commissions earned. So there is a huge income to be earned in the direct commission package bonus on all packages personally sold. As a VIP package holder, you can earn up to €300, almost $400 for each package personally sold. As a silver package holder, you earn 10%, 15% as a gold package holder, and 20% as a VIP package holder on all product sales other than gold that are personally made. Now, your dual team income is based on the units earned in your dual teams. Each product has a unit value in the dual team system, and whenever anyone within your dual team purchases any product, those units are captured and credited to the unit total of whatever team that sale was made in. So whichever one of your two teams that they were in, that team earns those units. Now, the income is based on what are termed cycles, and whenever one of your teams has 50 units and the other 25, it's considered one cycle. The units are deducted and immediately converted into income and added to your pending payout balance that you'll see in your dashboard. If you are a silver package holder, you will earn €40, approximately $50 per cycle. If a gold package holder, you earn €60 or about $75 per cycle, and if a VIP package holder, €80 or approximately $100 per cycle. And each Friday, whatever you have sitting in your pending payout balance is transferred to your Carrot Bars debit card. So let's look at a simple example. Assume that this is what happened in 1 week and there were no other sales than just packages that you see here. You personally sold a gold package in your left team and a VIP package in your right team. Also in your left team were 2 other sales, a silver package and a VIP package, and in your right team 2 gold packages and a VIP package. And these were made by others, not yourself. Now, in this example, the right team had 300 units that week and the left 170, and these would have resulted in 300 divided by 50 and 170 divided by 25, or a total of 6 cycles that were possible, with 20 units left over in that left leg for the next week. If you were silver package qualified, you would earn 6 times 40 or €240. If gold package qualified, 6 times 60 or €360. And if VIP package qualified, 6 times 80 or €480. You would also earn the package bonus for those 2 direct sales you made personally. 10% if silver, 15% if gold, and 20% if VIP. And so for the same amount of sales, you earn twice as much if VIP package qualified than you would if silver package qualified. And remember, you are also earning the Unilevel rank income from 0.5% to 6% depending on your rank at that time. Then there's the Carrot Bars pool, easily qualified for. 95 cents of every gram sold worldwide is put into pools. And you start sharing in the first of 8 pools with 5,000 points in one line and 1,000 in all other lines combined. Each personal referral is considered a new line. And the Carrot Bars Gold Fund sharing starts when you have 3 lines, each with at least 9,000 points. The gold earned is deposited directly into your account. So to review, everyone earns in the free Unilevel program incomes, and your rank is determined by the points earned. This pays monthly. The optional dual team income is captured with the purchase of a package, and the units earned determines the number of cycles. Each cycle earns income, and this income is paid out weekly. All personal retail sales earn you up to 6% in a Unilevel program and up to 20% on all products other than gold in the dual team program. And more details can be found at kbdualsystem.com. To finalize, there's also the Carrot Bars incentives. This is based on the total grams moved through your unilevel program, not including your strongest line each month. And they are cumulative with no time limit. And the Gold iPhone requires 1,000 grams. The trip to Dubai, 3,000. The Mega Trip, 10,000. The Gold Rolex watch, 25,000. The standard new car, 70,000. The deluxe car, 160,000. And the luxury sports car, 350,000. And the top prize, a luxury villa built anywhere in the world, 1.2 million grams.
Okay, so just to remember that if you want to review this again, please go to www.kbdualsystem.com. So what, I just want to get a kind of an idea of what you guys thought of this video. So what do you think of the compensation plan for Carrot Bars?
It's good.
Yes, Jody, you
It's
like
good.
it?
Yeah.
What was the one of the things that stuck out with you the most?
I think just how it works with the building up of your team underneath you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's the possibility of being able to build your team up.
Mhm.
Okay. Anybody else?
I was impressed with the dual system, how you can earn money on the unilevel side as a free affiliate, and then also purchasing a package, and how you can build and get greater percentage of return on your team's volume.
That's right. So basically, the more volume, the more percentage.
Yeah.
In terms of being able to be compensated.
Yeah.
Now, there's another thing that wasn't mentioned in here, which we're going to cover in a future seminar, and that is how the compensation can be fast tracked. Okay, but we will look at that in a future Carrot Bar seminar, so that you have a better understanding of the possibilities that you can make in terms of making this a viable business, creating passive income for yourself and your family. Okay. Yes, Travis.
What is passive income? Passive residual income. What is that?
Passive. Okay, that's a good question actually. So, what passive residual income is? There's three different types of income that are accepted today in today's society. The first one is called ordinary income. Now, what ordinary income is? Income that would derive from, say, working at a job and you get a paycheck, or if you're self-employed and you earn money from performing a service or selling a product. So you create what we call ordinary income because you're actually directly putting in hours and being paid as a result of that direct effort. So that's ordinary income. Then you have investment income. And investment income is usually derived from portfolios such as mutual funds and stocks and bonds and things like that. And then you can have what we call passive income. Now, passive income comes from many different forms again, where you can create passive income through the process of duplication, which is what Carrot Bars is specifically designed to do. So really what you're doing is you're putting in a little bit of effort of recruiting, coaching, teaching, and encouraging them to duplicate the system that has been provided for you already and implement it into the system into your business, and then encouraging others to do the same. Now, if you stay focused on the few people who are who you've recruited, and then you get them to do the same, then what happens is that process can actually potentially duplicate itself to infinity. So what happens is, as you've built your business creating a team for them to coach others, and then they do the same, then after a while, there's going to be a point where you're not going to be working with the people who are 6, 7, 8, 10, 15, 20, 100 levels down from you. And all of a sudden, the income that they're generating is filtering up because of a point system that Karatbars has designed. And I'm actually going to explain how the unilevel and the dual team systems both works. Now, this is my favorite video when it comes to explaining the compensation plan. And the reason why I like this video the most is because it is very, very clear that there's two set systems, and he explains them both very, very well. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to recap what the system looks like using my whiteboard, okay? So now, before we continue on, is there any other questions regarding this, regarding the passive income, or did that answer it?
Well, I'm sorry to jump in, but
Yep.
I noticed that they mentioned silver, gold, and VIP package. They didn't mention the bronze package in that.
That's correct. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to
Okay.
explain that here in the dual system. So,
Okay.
and I will actually include the bronze package when we when I do describe the dual team.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So did that answer your question
Yes, it did.
regarding passive income?
Yes. thank you.
Passive income also can be created from things like if you own a home and you have renters, and then they are paying your mortgage, and you have a little bit of cash flow afterwards. So that's another type of passive income. But for purposes of today, we're going to deal with passive income using the process of duplication, which is one of my favorite things, or one of my favorite ways of garnering income. Okay, because you just put in effort. You have to put in effort in everything you do, no matter what you do. That we have to understand. So as your business grows, you can't really, generally speaking, stop. But I have heard stories from people who have been involved in businesses like this, and they've told me stories where they've gotten sick and they've ended up in the hospital with a traumatic situation, such as a heart attack, a stroke, or something like that. And actually, they ended up doing nothing with their business during that time because they were dealing with that crisis. When they came back out of the hospital and they were well enough to continue on, their business had grown, not shrunk. Now you think about with ordinary income. If you stop working, what happens, Tori? What happens if you stop working with ordinary income?
You don't get paid.
You don't get paid. And what is the cause and effect if you don't get paid, Darren?
You can lose your house or your belongings and stuff because you can't afford to keep anything.
Exactly. And this is one of the reasons why I think Karatbars is an excellent opportunity for people, because what you do is you put in the effort, and then you use the processes that the company has made for you. All you have to do is follow it. So with that, let's find out exactly, again, do a review of what we need to do. So the first side of the dual system is the unilevel. Now the part that I love about the unilevel system the most is that it is absolutely free. And when I say free, I mean free. There is no annual renewal charges. There's no sign-up charge. There's no charges for your back room. There's no charges for anything, and you're not obligated to buy gold, although I encourage you to do so. Because the purpose of being with Karatbars is to do what? Anybody? What is the purpose of Karatbars? What did we learn in session 1? Tori, what are we supposed to do? What are we going to do with money?
Turn it into currency.
Turn it into currency. So we're actually turning currency and turning it into money. Okay? So what we're doing is we're actually transferring our currency into money, which is hard currency. Okay? So really what you're doing is you're just positioning yourself into a place where money looks a little bit different. Okay? So you're not buying something to consume, you're buying something that you can actually release and use for the same purposes that you would use fiat currency with. Okay? So we learned that from session 1. Okay? Karatbars has designed this, and they've invested millions of dollars into their system, and they've said that you can join absolutely free. No cost, no obligation for you, so that you can come in and give it a try. So what does the unilevel system look like? Well, as it was described in the video, I'm just going to do a quick overview. So here's you. You become an affiliate of Karatbars. So this means that you don't become a customer, because that is another option. If you become a customer of Karatbars, you cannot participate in the unilevel system. But if you become an affiliate, two things happen. First of all, you're in the unilevel system and you can earn anywhere from 0.5 to 6% from all the gold that's purchased from your downline. And you're paid on what day? What did the
Friday.
video say? No. On the unilevel system, is it paid weekly or monthly? Little test. Anybody? Is it monthly or is it weekly?
Monthly.
Monthly. That's right. It's paid on the first of the month. Okay? So the unilevel system is paid monthly, paid on the first of the month. So what you do is, if you get a whole bunch of little people here and they're all buying gold, okay, and they're buying gold at whatever pace that they feel comfortable with, whether it's 1 gram a week, which that's the one system that I really encourage people to do if you really want to fast track your ability to be able to turn this into a full-time business opportunity for yourself. But if you get, what you get is you get people to buy gold, and then they turn around and they bring people, and you also get commissions, because for every 2 euros you earn 1 point. Remember, for every 2 euros you earn 1 point, and when you get enough points, that converts into euros, that then you get paid those once a month. Okay, so that's the unilevel system. But again, I must emphasize, absolutely free. So if you've never been in an affiliate program before, here's your opportunity, because I have to say this, except for the information you must give to Karatbars, no risk. None. Okay? So that's the unilevel. And again, you pay for anywhere from 0.5 to 6%, depending on how many points you garner each month from the total sales of of the people that you bring into Karatbars, and of course everyone else that they bring into as well. Now, like it was said in the video, the fast money, or the big money, is actually in the dual team system. Okay? So if you get the dual team, alright, what happens is that Karatbars actually has designed their affiliate system and the dual team to work through 2 legs, your left leg and your right leg. Okay? So if you sign up for the unilevel system, even if you don't buy a package, you're automatically placed into the dual team. Okay, even though you won't get compensated for any of the dual team packages, for any of the compensation plan for it, because you're not participating in it. But you can still get strategically placed. So if you decide to buy a package at a later date because you like what you see and you're enjoying what Karatbars has to offer, then let's say if this was Tori right here, and Darren, you decide, I'm going to try the free program. So he puts you on his right leg, like this. Okay? And you said, but I'm going to try it for free. This is where you are strategically in the dual team system. But all of a sudden, you turn around and you go Joe, Sally, Fred, Henrietta, Bob, Lisa, and Kevin, and they all decide that they're going to do this, and you're going, oh my gosh, actually people like this stuff. Okay, I'm going to buy a package. So you turn around and you buy one of the 4 packages that we have available. So, Travis, what are the 4 packages that are available?
Bronze package,
Okay, bronze. Yeah,
silver package,
and silver.
and gold package,
And gold
and VIP.
and VIP. There is actually one other package called the Executive VIP, but we're not going to talk about that due to it is a very, very costly package to purchase, and also it's very limited in how many they have available. So for purposes of what anybody can sign up, this is what we're going to deal with right here. So the bronze package is about $150 US. Silver is about $380. Is that
Yes.
about correct?
Yes.
Okay. But this is all in US dollars right now that I'm doing instead of euros. Okay. Gold is around almost $900. And a VIP is around $2,300. Now, the nice thing about the dual team system is that when you decide to buy a package, 2 things happen. First of all, you still participate in the unilevel system. This is where gold is paid out on a monthly basis, and this is for all affiliates, whether you own a package or not. The added bonus is that now you're a part of the dual team. So if Tori decides to sign up, let's say Jody, okay? Actually, Jody is on Tori's team for real. But then all of a sudden, Jody decides to sponsor Dave, and then Mike, and just for fun, Travis goes over here under Darren, and then we'll pick my wife, Tamara. Now, what do you see here? Anybody? What are you seeing here? What has Tori done? How many people has Tori sponsored?
2.
2 people. How many people are on his team that you see?
6.
There's 6 people on his team. Did he do all the work? Okay. Now let's say everybody here decides to sponsor 2 people themselves. Now how many people are on the tree? Jody?
14.
14. How many people did Tori do?
2.
2. Now there's 14 on his team. And then another 16 people will go underneath him. So now you're up to 30 people. Do you see the potential in the exponential growth that can happen when you focus on helping you duplicate what you're doing? Now, as it was discussed in the video, you get compensated a little bit differently on the dual team. And Jody, how many times a month do you get paid? Actually, there's a trick. Here's a better question. Do you get paid on the dual team monthly or weekly?
Weekly?
Weekly, that's correct. And what day of the week is it, Darren?
It's Wednesday.
No, that's today. No, actually, it's Friday. You get paid every Friday. And you get paid every Friday from 2 different kinds of commissions. And the first one is a direct commission. Okay? So if you sponsor someone within your network directly to you, and they buy a package, you get a direct commission off of that package purchase. Okay? And it's bronze, you get 5%. Silver, you get 10%. Gold, you get 15%. And VIP, you get 20%. It's also, if they buy any other products other than gold that they sell, like for instance the fancy cards or the cases or the champagne, those are other things that you can get a direct commission from people who buy directly from you, the people that you sponsor. Okay?
Like,
So-
how many products do they have?
That's an excellent question. I know they got a small case and a larger case to put your carrot bars in. They also have champagne. They also have designer cards that they can do either, like for instance, they've commissioned, I think 100,000 cards that actually has been authorized by the Vatican. They also have special country cards. Like for instance, you'll see one with the Statue of Liberty, and that was authorized by the U.S. Treasury.
And the branding card they had for FIFA soccer for the World Cup,
That's right.
Yeah.
That's another one.
and that was endorsed by FIFA.
And that was actually, yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
So this also legitimizes the authenticates Carrot Bars as a legitimate business. Okay, MasterCard is the card of choice that we actually get our fiat currency from. Okay, so there's really a lot of authentication as to the reality of Carrot Bars. Carrot Bars is a real business. Okay. But also, I know that if you participate in fundraisers and things like that, you can actually get corporate cards specially designed for people who are doing fundraisers. Now, can you just share with us some possibilities? I think there was one
Right.
done by MS in Vancouver.
There was, yeah.
Yeah. Can we just cover the one that has been? So, what did MS do?
Well, they had a fundraising baseball game,
Yeah.
and a Carrot Bar representative approached the MS and said, look, we're going to have this baseball game. It's a fundraiser. We can do up a branding card with the name of the organization that was sponsoring it. And they sold those cards for about, I think, $125 a piece.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a gram of gold in each of those cards.
Mm-hmm.
So the people got a tax receipt for their donation, plus they acquired
A piece of gold.
a piece of gold, an appreciating asset.
That's right. Yeah. Excellent. And then the net proceeds
The net proceeds
went to multiple sclerosis.
Yes, it did.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So that's an idea of what you can do in terms of working with maybe charitable organizations. So Carrot Bars really has a system where you can be flexible in not just having a business component, but if you want to participate in charities, you have the opportunity to do so as well. This is why I love this company so much. There's many different things that you can do within the framework of the business. Now, I'm going to actually fast track a little bit here, and we're going to talk a little more about the cycle bonus. Now, as you saw on the Carrot Bars presentation, the cycle bonus is divided into an accumulation of 75 points from all your sales to create what we call a cycle bonus. Now, 2/3 of that 75 points has to come from one leg and 1/3 comes from the other. So if you have, say, your right leg and you accumulate 50 points here, and then on your left leg you've accumulated 25 points. Now this is a perfect number. You're going to see a perfect number, but as soon as you hit that minimum 25 points on one side and you've hit minimum 50 on the other side of your legs, you're going to have what you call is a cycle bonus. Now, how you get paid for a cycle bonus is with the bronze, you are paid, you're paid 20 euros. With the silver, you are paid 40 euros. In the gold, you're paid 60 euros. And then in the VIP, you're paid 80 euros as a cycle bonus. And those cycle bonuses can multiply themselves. So for instance, if you have, say, 75 points accumulated here and 150 points accumulated on that side, that means you can get the equivalent of 3 cycles. Okay? So really, and then of course the higher you have the package, the more money you're going to get. So if you end up with 3 cycles and say you have the gold package, it's 3 times 60, you get 180 euros paid on the Friday. Yep.
I might add the VIP who's been working directly with me to help grow my business, she cycles 4 times a day. So just to give you some idea of what she's generating in her business through the cycle. So 4 times 80 euros per day is what she's producing right now, and it continues to grow.
Perfect. That's excellent. So creating 4 cycles a day, when I say it's possible, Travis is now showing it is possible. Now, again, people are going to have different paces in their individual businesses. And again, I'm going to address that in a future seminar. So please don't feel like, oh my gosh, how in the world am I ever going to get 4 cycles in one day? Well, you may not want that in your business because you want to develop the business to the way you want it. You want to tailor it to the way you want it. But if you do want to be aggressive, it is possible. Mm-hmm. So that's what we want to emphasize, is that the business is tailored to what you want and how big you want it to be. So it becomes very individualized. But if you think that this is a great opportunity, and of course I do, then you have a fantastic opportunity to really grow your business far and strong. Okay? So, and this actually segues perfectly into this challenge. For those who don't have a package, I want to encourage you to get it, because the potential opportunities just abound, as you can see, as it works in this system. So you have 3 things in play here when you purchase a package and participate in the dual team. You have the unilevel system already working for you, so long as everyone is participating and converting their fiat currency into hard currency, which in this particular case is buying 1, 2.5, or 5 grams of gold. Because again, as we learned last week, that's the 3 sizes that you can purchase them in individually. But then when you have the dual team, now you have an added opportunity to bring people onto your team and help them do the same as you and duplicate yourself, and therefore creating a powerful network and creating residual and passive income for yourself and for everybody who's working with you. Because really, in the end, you're actually helping other people as well as helping yourself. This is why I love the team concept so much. Because you're not only helping yourself, you are helping others. You can do things like help them build their self-esteem. You're helping them build business skills. You're helping them build and work systems. You're helping them with communicating with others. These are various different things that we want to emphasize and teach to you. And this is why I believe that Karatbars is a great character builder as well as a business builder. Now, also, I'm just looking at my notes here. It says here, you are more likely to succeed in Karatbars because you have now become accountable to 1 or more people who want to be repaid. So basically, you're becoming accountable to others. So here, let me present a challenge to you. Let's say you don't have a package, or you don't have a gold or VIP package. One of the things that I could suggest, and as a challenge, is why don't you ask a group of people to maybe lend you a sum of money each, so that you can purchase the package with the promise to repay them. So if you do that, then what happens is that you become accountable because you want to repay them for the investment that they made into you to build this business, and at the same time, you're going to be more motivated to succeed, because all of a sudden you got other people waiting in the wings saying, "Hey, we believe in you, and we want you to succeed." So all of a sudden, you're going to be more motivated. So those are two of the things that I could suggest that you may do if you want. I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying that this is a possibility. Okay. So you do have a tendency to be more driven to succeed if you want to purchase a larger package, but you can't afford it. Okay. So because a lot of people go, "Oh, I can't do this," and the last thing I want people to be stuck in is in this mentality that, "Oh, I can't do that." And when you say, "I can't do that," or "I can't afford it," what happens to your brain, Tori?
Stops.
It stops. You stop thinking. And that's not what we're trying to do. What we're trying to do is foster opportunities for you to say, "Well, if I can't afford it, how can I afford it?" And if you say, "How can I afford it?" what happens to your brain, Darren?
It allows you to think positively about building your business.
It helps you to build, that's right. You start thinking positively. And this is why I believe that this team is different from others. Because what we're trying to do is we're trying to instill and teach different value systems that are both ethical and moral, but at the same time giving you the opportunity to succeed, and that will create positive results. Because that's our focus. Our focus is to help you create positive results. But one of the things is that you want to see what you can do, how you can achieve this, and how this can grow. This is why the opportunity is so awesome. And the fact that it's already made for you, all you have to do is engage and follow in it. And this is why I'm so sold on Carrot Bars. And why Carrot Bars presents as such an awesome opportunity for you out there on the internet and for everybody here in this room. So I'm just going to give you our final week successful thinking tip. Okay, so I'm just going to erase this. Oh, before I actually go on to the successful thinking tip, are there any questions about the dual team or the unilevel system? Or do you feel that this was covered quite well? Yes, go ahead, Travis.
It's really good, Mike. And I'm just wondering, when we're talking about buying the packages, we recognize that that's where the money is, where the substantial money, the substantial income comes through a package.
That's
And
correct.
it really should be everyone's goal coming in is to determine that they want to get a package to get the kind of returns that the packages provide. But at the same time, for a person to come in and take advantage of the unilevel, which is one of the real, as you emphasized tonight, one of the real advantages of the Carrot Bar system is to be able to start with the unilevel as a without any outlay of cost, to get started there and to show that initiative.
Therefore, having no risk.
That's right, having no risk. And then as they understand the potential of the system, understand the value of the business, they begin to believe in what is possible.
That's
and
correct.
what they can do. And that makes buying a package a natural outcome of their participation at that first level.
That's correct. That's correct. And that actually, I couldn't have said that better myself.
I think, sorry.
Sorry. If you do start at the package for the free one, the unilevel one,
The unilevel one,
and
yeah.
as it grows for you, it holds your spot in the
Yes.
team as well.
That's right, on the
correct?
dual team. You get what happens is when you sign up as an affiliate with Carrot Bars, and you will be positioned in a spot that your sponsor puts you, okay? And you hold that spot. You stay there, okay? That's the beauty about Carrot Bars. They don't punish you by saying, "Oh, well, if you didn't buy a package, we're just going to shove you down about 4 levels because, you're not participating." That's not their mandate. Their mandate is, we want to encourage you to succeed and do the best that you can do. Because I know that if people are succeeding here, the headquarters is succeeding as well. And just to remind you, they're debt-free. So they are a well-run company and they know what they're doing. And this compensation plan is very, very good.
Can I
Trust.
respond to Darren's question too?
Yeah.
I was just thinking, as he's asking about the unilevel, what you're mentioning is so key, is to come in as a free affiliate. What it does is it secures your position strategically, so that then you can begin to build. The fact is that now that your position is secure, there's a leg that's building underneath you. I jumped in when I saw the opportunity, and in my right leg now, the last time I checked, it was 65 people deep below me, and it's continuing to grow.
Yep.
So that's why seeing the opportunity and latching onto the opportunity as quickly as possible as a free affiliate, it's not costing you anything, but it does secure your position, which is a real advantage in this kind of system.
And then when you do buy a package, it
Yep.
continues to grow for you.
That's right, exactly.
That's right. And I want to add one more thing before we go into this week's successful thinking tip. A lot of people go, well, this is a pyramid. And of course, it looks like a pyramid. But I'm going to be clear. If Tori here sponsors Jody and Darren, and Tori decides to do nothing with his business. He doesn't teach Jody, he doesn't teach Darren, and then Darren and Jody might sign up Trav, and then Jody will sign up Dave. Dave does nothing. And then Travis is the only one out of this whole group goes, wow, this is a great opportunity. And he goes bonkers, and then all of a sudden his business starts to grow, and all of a sudden it's going bonkers here, right? Yet Jody didn't complete her leg, Darren didn't complete his leg, Darren's doing nothing, Jody's doing nothing, Tori's doing nothing. Who's getting paid? Who's getting paid?
People that do the work.
The people that, so who actually is getting paid? Out of this scenario, who is actually getting paid? The name of the person, who is it?
Travis.
It's Travis, and it's just Travis. Because what's happened is that this one has been broken. And this one has been broken. Therefore, Jody hasn't completed a leg, and Darren hasn't completed a leg, and Dave's done nothing too. So all of a sudden, Tori gets 5 points on this side, but on this side, he has 6,725 points sitting there. Because Travis is doing all the work. Did he complete a cycle?
No.
Does he get a direct commission? No. Does he get into the Carrot Bars pool? No. He gets none of the benefits. And the reason is because Tori didn't make the effort to teach. Tori didn't make the effort to help his team grow. Tori didn't make the effort to show Jody and Darren that they can make this, and then Jody and Darren don't make the effort either. But Travis did. So all of a sudden Travis now has 600 points on this side, 1,800 points on this side. You divide that by, divided by 25. You divide that by 50. Quickly, I need a calculation, please. That looks like, what was that, 90 cycles? Is that right? 90 times 50? No, that's wrong. Let me do this. And here I'm supposed to be a bookkeeper, right?
9, wasn't it? 9?
Yeah. 50, 18, 3. Carry the 3. Looks like 36 cycles. 36 cycles, both sides. 25. Maybe 24 cycles. Anyways, lots of cycles. Okay? Lots of cycles.
So what you're saying though, Mike, is that the reason it's not a pyramid is that the people down below can actually outperform in terms of income than the people above them.
That's correct. And I'm going to say for the record that there are different affiliate and multi-level marketing programs in Canada that are whole different other companies, and I'm not going to mention them here. But there is one company that started in Canada in 1965, and to this day they're still pumping up millionaires
Mhm.
who are coming into the business now. So this is a legal system, and it is not a pyramid,
These pyramids are illegal.
because pyramids are illegal. Okay, or it's not a Ponzi scheme where basically money funneling from the bottom is trying to filter up. This is there's safeguards put into the system where if you put in effort, you get rewarded. But if you don't put in effort, as you can see, you don't get rewarded. So this is a legal system in Canada and the United States and in over 120 countries around the world where Carrot Bars resides as of this date. So now, moving on to our final segment. And this week's successful thinking tip. Develop processes while setting goals. Now, setting goals is very, very important, because what happens is that you end up creating milestones. But I got a question to ask you rhetorically, and that is, what happens if you achieve your goal? Then what happens? Jody, what happens?
You make another goal.
You could, and that would be excellent. Travis, what would happen if you reached your goal? Then what?
I'd want to help other people achieve their goals.
Darren?
I'd say I'd probably help others achieve their goals as well.
Okay, so what you three have described is a process. Because a goal has an end in mind. Whereas a process is a continuation of something you developed, whether it's a good habit or a bad. So what we're trying to do is help you develop a good habit and instilling the process, so that if you ever achieve your goal, you can now surpass it. Because the process is in place, you don't stop. And that's the emphasis. So I'm going to say here, understand what a goal is, which is setting a measurable standard in order for you to meet it, whether it's time, finance, completion, study, etc. But once you reach it, now what? You've achieved your goal. But if you develop a process and build one, you are now creating a habit that will go on indefinitely. And this is especially effective thinking when you are in business. I have been in my own business for more than 10 years. I have been in Carrot Bars now into my 5th month. I've now instilled this video series as part of my process. Once I finish the 8th seminar, they're going to be put onto YouTube, and that process is going to continue because I'm going to be able to repeat it on the internet. And in that time, I'm going to be able to help even more people achieve their goals and develop their processes. So that's today's successful thinking tip. Now I want to thank you guys for coming and listening to session 2. I'm Mike May, and I'd like to wish you a good evening.